The new reality for these midterms is that Obamacare you see in favor, the green there, is more popular now than it's ever been, which has Republican candidates who back Trump trying to pretend they are actually now down with Obama's signature health care achievement. Take the Republican Senate candidate in Missouri, Josh Hawley. He is literally part of that conservative illegal effort to gut Obamacare in the courts that I just mentioned. But his ads running this cycle go in the opposite direction, touting protections for patients, a far cry from how he sounded when Obama was president.
Earlier this year, we learned our oldest has a rare chronic disease, a pre-existing condition. We know what that's like. I'm Josh Hawley. I support forcing insurance companies to cover all pre-existing conditions.
It's a little rich when the president stands up and says our number one goal is to cover more Americans with health insurance. Actually not. The number one goal is to force health insurance to enact a particular social agenda.
Or take Dana Rohrabacher, who voted to end all of Obamacare, including protections for sick people. He even dubbed the law socialism.
Politicians argue a lot about health care, but for me, it's personal. We must protect America's health care system. That's why I'm taking on both parties and fighting for those with pre-existing conditions.
We're seeing this trend all over the country. Look at a Republican in a swing state, Dean Heller in Nevada. He had said he was against repealing Obamacare, but that changed after a threat from Trump.
Republicans and Democrats can agree that the ACA fixes. This bill that's currently in front of the United States Senate, not the answer. I cannot support a piece of legislation that takes insurance away from tens of millions of Americans and hundreds of thousands of Nevadans.
This was the one we were worried about. You weren't there, but you're going to be. Look, he wants to remain a senator, doesn't he? Okay.
Ha, ha, ha. And Trump was right. Heller would vote for the repeal bill. Now he's back to touting parts of Obamacare in new campaign ads.
I'm fighting to protect pre-existing conditions and increase funding for Nevadans who need it most. Jackie, I'll stack my record up against yours any day.
Those are three candidates in the Republican Party trying to change their Obamacare position. Now take Arizona Congresswoman Martha McSally running for senator. Last month she said Congress has to move away from Obamacare. Now, as Election Day gets closer, as she spends time with voters, take a look.
We do have the opportunity to move forward, to move away from the disastrous Obamacare. So whether that fits on the calendar in the short term or after the elections, I'm not sure. Okay. But we got to get this done.
Can we please talk about the things that matter to most voters instead of repeating the Arizona Democrat Party? This is ridiculous, honestly. Do you have anything to talk about, like the caravan?